couple years ago, I took my family to Disney World, and my kids were a lot younger then. I think my daughter may have been in elementary, 11 or 12 years old. And there was a ride there at Disney World. Some of you guys have probably been on this ride. It's called the Tower of Terror. And if you've ever been on this ride, you know, it's not that scary, but to an 11-year-old kid, it's scary, okay? And I remember this was the first time I had ever been on this ride, and so I'm thinking, I didn't know what to expect. My daughter's coming with me on this ride, and I come to find out that it might be a little bit scary, so I'm trying to ask the employees there, hey, is this ride too scary for an 11-year-old? And they're like, oh, she'll be fine. It'll be great. She'll enjoy it. It's awesome. And so she's kind of freaking out, and I'm trying to calm her down. I'm like, hey, it's cool. Don't worry. It'll be fine. They say it's not scary at all. Well, we finally, after waiting in line for a long period of time, we finally get onto the ride. They strap us in, and all of a sudden the lights go black, right? Everything's dark, and my daughter like holds on to me. She squeezes me, and I'm like, Grace, it's okay. It's okay. I'm with you. I'm right here. I'm not going to leave you. And all of a sudden, like the ride starts, and man, it gets scary to an 11-year-old girl in that moment, and she is freaking out. She's freaking out. She's probably freaking out that I'm telling this story right now, but she's freaking out. And the whole time I'm holding on to her, I'm like, hey, baby, it's okay. I'm with you. Daddy's with you. Don't worry. I'm not going to leave you. I'm right here with you. And she's freaking out. She's screaming, and man, the ride's going. And, to some extent, I'm having a blast, but I'm also trying to cover her. And the whole time, man, she is so freaked out that she forgets that I'm right there with her. And I'm telling her, I'm right here, Pumpkin. I'm right here with you. I'm not going anywhere. And you know what? That's how many of us are right now. Some of us are going through some hard times, difficult circumstances, and we're freaking out because these problems seem more real than the God of the universe who's trying to whisper to us, and he's saying, hey, I'm right here with you. And friends, I want to remind you today, no matter how big your circumstance is, no matter how big your problem is, no matter what you're facing right now, during this Christmas season, I want you to know that God is speaking to you today, and he's telling you, I'm right here with you. I'm holding on to you. I'll never leave you. God is with us.